Okay, week 8, New Orleans Saints versus Indianapolis Colts. Indianapolis is favored by 1, and I'm going to take Indianapolis in that case as well. Again, this is showing a low-scoring game. If we come up here to the top, the model is giving Indianapolis a 63% chance of winning, which equates to about a 3.5 point spread. Come over to the right to the box plots. Again, showing very close game, just like with the line is showing. Is it showing a 16 to 14 or the median scores? Again, that's the second quartile. The box plot shows the first and the third, and then the median. So we'll see. Like I said, I do think that a lot of the NFL teams have been really underscoring this year, and it looks like this last week, like we started to see some more pickup there. So I'm not really sure that this low score will really hold. And when I look at the confidence interval here, is it shows just a little bit of overlap, a little bit of touching here. So again, all the numbers are really confirming this should just be a close game. The one place where I see a difference here is the Bayesian. It says, hey, both of these teams have been underperforming or have not been performing what the model predicts. And under those circumstances, it's saying that Indianapolis is favored. Again, both of these teams I think are hard to watch. So you just never know. Sometimes they come out and you go, wow, where did that team come from? And then other times they come out and they just lay an egg. I got to admit, this last weekend, even though Cleveland was favored to win by a lot, Indianapolis played really, really strong against a very, very good, particularly Cleveland Browns defense. And then New Orleans, they were at least in the game against Jacksonville. So we'll see. And then when I come up here to the rankings, again, Indianapolis they're nothing great. They're pretty mediocre all the way through, but they've got some areas where they're close. Whereas you take New Orleans, they just have what's really just a lackluster offense and not a bad defense. So we'll see how that looks. Let's look at the performance charts, performance plots here. So Derek Carr has been putting the ball up a lot this year. It's interesting. He puts up a lot of yards, but I don't really think he's that good of a passing quarterback. What I really see is probably going to be more of this difference is a bit more of a really strong running game over here with Indianapolis. Gardner Minshew, I think he's going to be starting this week. I didn't see anything about the rookie quarterback whose name's leaving me at the moment, but they also didn't show him on the injured list, so I don't know exactly what happened to him. Gardner Minshew, I think, is a really good backup quarterback. I don't think he's a really good starting quarterback. So, but he seems to make pretty good decisions. So we'll see how that goes. But if nothing else, they have a solid defense and a solid running game. So when we come over here to the right, they're doing a pretty good job overall protecting them in this case. So remember, this is a matchup based. It's taking that offensive line versus the opposing defensive line or defense and their rushing capabilities. Not too bad on the turnovers there for Indianapolis. A little bit of explosion, not too bad, especially when you compare that. New Orleans just doesn't seem to have very much explosion there whatsoever. Definitely not protecting the quarterback. And slightly better. And it looks like it's about the same when it comes to the turnover rates. So again, it should be a close game, but I thought particularly Indianapolis showed some pretty good signs of life this last weekend. So anyhow, if you like what you listen to, if you found this show helpful, like and subscribe, and if you want, drop me a note. Thank you.